Mayor, Council, and Budget Committee members, I am Jamie Rush, Interim Chief of the Springfield Police Department, and I appreciate the opportunity today to present to you the Springfield Police Department's 2026 fiscal year proposed budget. The Police Department provides year-round 24-hour service to the Springfield community through response to criminal and non-criminal calls for service, visible police patrols, investigation of crime, enforcement of traffic laws, animal control, and by providing detention services for municipal offenders. The Police Department also focuses on community outreach, providing safety education, and coordinating the dispatch of cahoots for mobile mental health services. Springfield Police is committed to the community and strives to protect each and every member in a fair and just manner. The proposed fiscal 2026 budget includes a few changes in our personnel services, materials and services, and capital outlay cost categories. The reduction in personnel costs is primarily associated with the reduction of the City Retirement Plan Reserve contributions from $800,000 in fiscal year 2025 to $220,000 in fiscal year 2026, as well as the reduction in police staffing by 2 non-sworn positions. The staffing reduction was made to comply with direction to reduce the general fund spending by at least $250,000 and eliminated the Public Information Coordinator and the Community Outreach Coordinator positions. The department intends to redistribute public information and community outreach responsibilities to our existing staff. The city has continued its commitment to community well-being and opted to continue contracted services with Whitebird Cahoots for 12 hours of service daily, to include mobile mental health support. City finance staff facilitated a proposed budget utilizing opioid settlement funds distributed by the state of Oregon to support $250,000 of Cahoots contracted services, resulting in a reduced general funds obligation. The City of Springfield was part of a nationwide settlement with multiple companies who have been accused of contributing to the opioid crisis in our country by excessively manufacturing and/or distributing opioids. The settlement funds were awarded to the state of Oregon and are then distributed to cities, counties, and tribes within the state. As the city opted in to receive the settlement funds, the companies will be sending payments to the state with distributions to the City of Springfield through 2038. The funds can be used for treatment, prevention, education, or evaluation of individuals with opioid use disorders or co-occurring opioid use disorders and with other substance use disorders and/or mental health disorders. The proposed materials and services budget does not include grant funding for fiscal year 2026, as grant funds have not yet been determined for the next fiscal year. The fiscal year 2025 grant funds included the Criminal Justice Commission's grant for organized retail theft for over $580,000 and the jail-based medication-assisted treatment for approximately $115,000. SPD intends to apply for similar grant opportunities in fiscal year 2026 if they are available. The budgeted capital outlay for 2026 is significantly reduced as only 1 patrol vehicle is scheduled for replacement in year 2026, when 10 vehicles were budgeted for replacement in fiscal year 2025. A few of our fiscal year 2025 accomplishments. The department was awarded a Criminal Justice Commission, or CJC, organized retail theft grant for over $586,000. The department's crime reduction unit leveraged the grant funds to support 30 missions of varying size, resulting in 209 unique reports and encompassing the arrest of over 253 individuals and the recovery of over $53,000 in merchandise. The department also received a CJC grant for almost $115,000 to fund a jail-based medication-assisted treatment program within the Springfield Municipal Jail. Implementation of the program is planned for the second half of fiscal year 2025 and will involve the contracted partnerships with WellPath and Ideal Options. As of January 2025, the department had referred the greatest number of individuals to the Lane County District Attorney's Deflection Program. Deflection programs are intended to assist individuals who may have a substance use disorder and create community-based pathways to treatment, support services, housing, and other services. The Springfield Police Department officers have shown great initiative and deliberate engagement to incorporate the deflection program into its daily operations. The department also coordinated with the Lane County District Attorney's Office to leverage existing software to enhance process for the electronic delivery of police reports and officer subpoenas. These process changes have resulted in increased efficiencies for both agencies. Our fiscal year 2026 initiatives include funding for special teams and programs. The department will explore grant funding and other options to support special teams and programs such as the Unmanned Aircraft Systems Program, our Crime Reduction Unit, and the Jail-Based Medication Assisted Treatment Program. Jail accreditation. The jail is pursuing accreditation to align with operations and recognize best practices and the reduction of risk. This has been a multi-year effort, and the accreditation should be attained in fiscal year 2026. Some of our future year considerations include staffing. Adequate staffing in all positions is critical to service and sustain trust within the Springfield community. We are working with the city to ensure we remain competitive in support of our recruiting and hiring efforts and incentives to attract the most qualified candidates. The Lane County Behavioral Health implemented the initial rollout of the Mobile Crisis Services Program in fiscal year 2025, which includes response to the Springfield community. Lane County's MCS program is working to expand to 24/7 service to adhere to the state of Oregon requirements for a mobile mental health program. The City of Springfield contracts with Whitebird's Cahoots for mobile crisis response outside of MCS response criteria, as well as response to additional calls for service, such as welfare checks and intoxicated individuals. The fiscal year 2025 Whitebird Cahoots services contract totals $543,000 for 12 hours of service daily. The city should continue to evaluate potential overlap of services provided by MCS and Cahoots. Leveraging new and existing technologies can improve transparency, trust, and data collection that supports innovation and improvement. With increased cost trends exceeding materials and service budgetary increases, updates to technology and replacement of existing equipment at the end of its useful life is challenging. The replacement of in-car video and body-worn camera systems are a significant upcoming technology equipment project that is planned for fiscal year 2027. I'd like to thank you for your continued support of SPD and public safety in the City of Springfield. I look forward to meeting with you all in person to discuss this more in depth. Thank you.